Edinburgh is a city steeped in history, culture, and natural beauty. If you have just 72 hours to explore Scotland's capital, then you're in the right place. In this video, we'll provide you with an itinerary that will help you make the most of your time in this vibrant city. This itinerary will be from morning until night, but of course it may need shuffling depending on when you arrive to and depart from Edinburgh. And we will offer some alternative suggestions as well. Let's go! On day one, after some yummy breakfast in Edinburgh's historic Old Town, take a walk along the Royal Mile and check out sites like Ramsay Garden, St. Giles Cathedral, and Advocates Close. Make sure you also poke your head behind some of the wynds and closes, which are basically alleyways, off the Royal Mile. Next, head to the crown jewel of the city, Edinburgh Castle. This iconic landmark sits atop Castle Rock and overlooks the city. Some highlights of the castle include the Scottish crown jewels, St. Margaret's Chapel, and the 1 o'clock gun. As popular an attraction Edinburgh Castle is, we know that it might not be everyone's cup of tea, so here are a few alternatives to visiting the castle. The Scotch Whisky Experience, an interactive attraction that tells you the story of how whiskey in Scotland is made. Camera Obscura and World of Illusions, a fun attraction with more than 5 floors of over 100 illusions, and may be especially fun if traveling with kids. And Palace of Holyrood House, the official residence of the British monarch in Scotland. Next, have some lunch. And after lunch, walk down to Victoria Street and the Grass Market. With its curved, sloped street and colorful buildings, it's no wonder Victoria Street is one of the most photographed streets in Edinburgh. And in the Grass Market, you'll find a vibrant area with pubs, hotels, and local shops. After that, take a tour of the real Mary King's Close. Although this attraction isn't always at the top of people's list of things to do in Edinburgh, we would highly recommend this guided tour for the history and to help you understand Edinburgh's Old Town better. Get panoramic views of Edinburgh and beyond by hiking up Arthur's Seat, the extinct volcano near the end of the Royal Mile. The climb is moderate in difficulty and takes about 45 to 60 minutes, depending on your fitness level and pace. If climbing up hills is not your forte, consider instead visiting Princes Street Gardens, a picturesque green space in the heart of the city, or the Meadows, another beautiful public park in the south of the city. If you'd like a smaller climb, head to Calton Hill for lovely views of Edinburgh. After all of that exercise, it's time for some dinner, and to end the day, have a nightcap at one of Edinburgh's many bars or pubs. On day 2, after some delicious breakfast, visit the National Museum of Scotland, a museum with collections spanning the fields of science, technology, art, and design, as well as telling the story of Scotland's history, culture, and people. Other places that you can consider visiting include Surgeons' Hall Museums, a unique museum displaying the history of medicine, surgery, and pathology, or the Royal Botanic Garden, home to over 13,000 plant species and offers a peaceful escape from the city's hustle and bustle. Have some lunch in Newtown, and after, head to Scott Monument in Princes Street Gardens, which is dedicated to the famous Scottish author Sir Walter Scott. There are breathtaking views of the city at the top of the monument. After, relax in Princes Street Gardens and enjoy the wonderful views of Edinburgh Castle. Make sure you check out the likes of Gardiner's Cottage, Wojtek the Soldier Bear Memorial, and Ross Fountain. If the weather is unfavorable for being outside, consider shopping at the new St. James Quarter, on George Street, or Maltrees Walk. Visiting the Scottish National Gallery on the Mount, which has a large collection of Scottish and international art, or visiting the Scottish National Portrait Gallery on Queen Street, which showcases portraits of famous Scottish figures through history. After some dinner, take a ghost tour of the city. Edinburgh is said to be one of the most haunted cities in the world, and a ghost tour is a great way to learn about the city's spooky history. But if you'd rather not be scared, there are other evening walking tours that might be of interest. Southbridge in Old Town has a series of chambers that are called the Edinburgh Vaults or Southbridge Vaults, which are very interesting as well. On day 3, start your day with some delicious breakfast in the neighborhood of Stockbridge. After breakfast, visit the Royal Botanic Garden and stroll through the vibrant gardens and explore the glass houses. If plants are not your thing, consider visiting the Scottish National Gallery of Modern Art, which is comprised of Modern 1 and 2, and are home to Scotland's collection of modern and contemporary art. Or relax in nearby Inverleith Park, a public park with lots of green spaces. After some lunch in Stockbridge, take a short walk to Dean Village, a hidden gem in the heart of Edinburgh. This picturesque village is located along the Water of Leith and is known for its historic buildings and peaceful atmosphere. Stroll along the Water of Leith walkway and enjoy the tranquility of this lovely oasis. Next, head to Circus Lane, a picturesque street in Stockbridge that is often called one of the most beautiful streets in Edinburgh. For a memorable evening, after some dinner, catch a show at one of the city's iconic theatres, such as Edinburgh Playhouse or Festival Theatre. Alternatively, get some laughs at the Stand Comedy Club, which hosts regular comedy nights featuring both up-and-coming and established comedians. 72 hours in Edinburgh is a great amount of time to explore the city. Be sure to take your time and enjoy the stunning architecture, lively atmosphere, and friendly locals. If you'd like more detailed information on this itinerary and its alternatives, including a few restaurant and tour recommendations, then be sure to check out our accompanying blog post, which you'll find in the description below. We also have lots of other Edinburgh videos, which you'll also find in the description below. We hope this gave you some ideas for your trip to Edinburgh. If you have any questions about Edinburgh, let us know in the comments below and we'll be happy to help. Please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video.